Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Eddie here on the Falibu channel. Whether you're seeing me on Twitch or YouTube, you can find me on the other if you'd like to see videos more steady. Today, I am going to be showing y'all some HTC Vive SoundStage utility app, and it is really cool. A lot of my friends are into music a lot, and mixing of music and stuff like that, and so we're here on SoundStage today, and that's what we're seeing here. SoundStage. Pretty sure y'all saw that. Okay, so I'm just gonna review some of the tools we've got here, and y'all can see what I've got going on. And let's hide this so that I can turn it around here. Okay, now let me set up a I'm gonna set up a camera right here. So when I'm oh, I like to start out by being more festive. Okay, so now I set up in the virtual world I set up a camera to be aligned with where my real camera is in real life. And then as you can see, like, I can move the display around so that I can see what you guys are seeing. And that is pretty neat. Okay then. Let's see here, like that. Okay. So I mean that's a really cool tool right off the bat. But you know what? We're gonna turn it off. And I like to set this up because I am in a virtual studio. So what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you, and I'll tell you about what this tool does in a little bit. But okay. So now let me double check that you're seeing out of my eyes. Yep, and you are seeing out of my eyes. Okay. So let's go back to these tools over here. Okay, first off, we've got a filter. And I'll just read the descriptions. Filter removes the high, middle, low frequencies of sounds. You can drag the bands across the platform, to change the different levels of a frequency. Okay. Then we've got noise as a little noise maker. You can plug stuff into it, and when it passes through and it outputs, this outputs noise to stuff. So okay, throw that away. I don't need that right now. The looper. Now the looper, this thing is neat. You can plug stuff into it and make loops. So, just as an example, let me just pull out this xylophone real quick, and let me plug it into the looper. Where are my plugs at? Where my plugs at? Where my plugs at? Output to the input. Reposition it. And let's make a little quick loop real quick. And that's just going to loop forever. I can save that and make a little track of it. Now that's in my recordings right now. I don't know what I might ever use that for. It's junk, but just as an example to show you how it works. Let's stop that. And oh, and I got a tape here of it. We got 1/6/2/40 p.m. Sure, sounds about right. Gonna be 3 p.m. soon. Okay, so we'll throw that away for now. Okay, so that was the looper. Here we've got a valve. I'm not sure exactly what a valve does, but I'm sure one of you guys knows. And you got control, you got input, output. You got some little changer thing there. You got pass and stop and pass and You know, it says switch. Switch signal on or off. Turn incoming signal up or down. Turn signal up, down, or off. Input for signal. It tells you what all of the things do. So that's pretty sweet. Then we got these touchpads. The touchpad is what I showed you. I mean, you can hook them up to pretty much just about anything to get a little active response from it. So I set one up to my camera. When I click it, oh, hey, now you're seeing me from the perspective of my virtual camera. If you're looking at the main SoundStage video game display. You know, there you go. And then I'll turn it off, and now you're back to my eyesight, I believe. If I'm wrong, well, hey, we're going to find out together. But I think that's the way that it works. So, yeah, these things are cool. I mean, use them a lot, use them often. I have been. Okay, then the Xylo roll. I showed you the Xylo roll a little bit. Basically, let me show you exactly what it says. The Xylo roll, an advanced keyboard with a built-in sequencer and arpeggiator. I don't know exactly what an arpeggiator is. I'm going to be real honest, but I'm sure one of you does. So here you go. I mean, oh, and the thing about this is that it's like a keyboard, but you can do special things. Like I can make that sound play and then... And you know, that's pretty nifty. I like that a lot. It's really fun. I mean, and then if you really want to, you can grab these little sticks here and... Yeah, and man, it's just so much fun. Okay, I need to put that away before I spent a whole day just making stupid little tunes. Okay, so and you got a reverb here. This is cool. And I'll show you the reverb, you know, in conjunction with a microphone. It's going to give me a double. You're going to hear a little bit of a double because it's technically counting my headset as a microphone also, and then you're going to hear this microphone. But if I didn't have this activated, I could stream voice to you, audio to you from, you know, inside of this virtual world using this little virtual... It is a virtual microphone, but it functions as a real microphone that I can, you know, grab and do stuff with here in this virtual reality. And it doesn't exactly exist. You know, but it's existentiality, right? Okay. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna throw this input over here. And now you are hearing me from the void of space. Yeah, I mean, it does cool stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff. Like, it's really... And then you can, like, change the... Whoa. 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 Woo. 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 Oh, it's cold out there. Throw that away. Turn that off. I'm going to throw that away, too. Oh, and I still have room view. Nice. Okay. Okay, and then, I mean, I've already showed you the camera, so we'll skip over that. The keyboard is just a regular keyboard. I mean, I'm sure I butchered that because, again, I don't do this. This is not what I do. But it's a lot of fun, and maybe it'll become something that I do. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I'm probably going to spend a lot of time doing it. So who knows? Maybe I'll even watch some, you know, real life keyboarding tutorials or somewhere, and maybe it'll transfer over here into the digital world, and I'll start producing digital music from inside of a digital virtual environment. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so moving on. The sequencer. This is my favorite part. The sequencer. Okay, so anybody who's used any kind of Fruity Loops or anything like that, let me get some recordings going on here. Where are my recordings? Is it tapes? Yes, it's tapes. Okay. Let's get some rock. We'll set that up there. Let's get some EDM. You know, we'll set that up there. And let's get some drums. Why not, right? Let's set that up there. I'll close this up. Okay, so now, I mean, as you can see, I've just set myself up a little, 3D virtual, studio here. Let me tell you how I would best describe it is if you've ever used like a Fruity Loops or a similar music mixing software, it feels like I'm inside of that software. Like if I were to, be able to walk around inside of the program, this is what it would look like. And so everything is very intuitive. It responds and acts, the way you would expect it to. And, so let's get ourselves some. That's a lot of fun. I probably look like a moron, but you know what? I don't care because I'm having a lot of fun messing around with this. And this is something that I could, I'm a complete novice when it comes to music. I don't mess with music software. I don't play an instrument. And I could come into this and definitely make a little generic tune for a game or for some background music for my streams, or, I could definitely use it. I've not even messed around with half of them. So, yeah, I'm going to turn that off because I will just mess around with that all day. Okay, that was a sequencer. Moving along, we got maracas. Meh. It's cool, but it doesn't sound like a maraca. That's my only problem with it. It doesn't sound like a maraca. I would expect for it to sound... I want the maraca sound when I pick up a maraca. But it does... It controls other things, to be fair. You can use this as a control similar to that touchpad thing over there. There is the directions. Maraca output based on shake. It says output for signal, use it to control an oscillator or a sample. And grab it and shake it. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Okay, this control cube, because it's going to start out loud and it's going to be annoying. I don't know what it's for. I don't know how to control it. I'm going to turn it down, but it's going to come on. It's going to come out in the on mode. Okay, yeah, again, as far as I can tell, I don't know what this is for, but, I can control this, I can take this little thing, and you can basically change the tone of a frequency by moving the cross points around inside of a 3D virtual space, within a 3D virtual space. Mind blown? Existentiality, I know, right? So anyway, yeah, I mean, that's what that does. That's cool for like video game, maybe sound effects. That's a laser right there. Oh yeah, some laser sound effects. Okay, so that, you know, that's I guess that's what it's for. Maybe, I don't know. That's one way to use it, I guess. Okay, then we got our tapes, and I showed you our tapes. But like more importantly, like the recordings. Well, I need a sampler first. Hold on. Let me pull out a sampler. Yeah, and that was just a little generic recording that I made. And yeah, I can you know, it's pretty cool. It saves it right here in my recordings, and I can use this sampler to replay it. And even this, and we haven't gotten to the sampler yet. I think that's splitter. I don't know what a splitter does, but yeah, I'm sure it splits signals or splits you know, splits data of some kind somehow. So that's how that works. Oscillator. This is also pretty cool. You can change the tone of a frequency by plugging it into this and then messing with some settings here. Okay, and then speakers. Speakers are cool because, I mean, first of all, the way the volume is controlled is that you make it bigger and you get a bigger sound. You can put these in places and stuff. I'll put it right behind me over there. Turn on this camera. Now you can see it just chilling out behind me because that's how I roll, with a big old speaker shield. And let me pull out a microphone. Let me pull out a reverb. Let me plug the reverb into the microphone. No, the microphone into the reverb. Right here. And I'll plug the reverb into the speaker. You know, if I can find it. It's so huge now. Is that it? There it is. Yeah, and that looks about right. And then, so, okay. Yeah, that was annoying, right? Sorry about that. I didn't know that was going to happen, but you get the idea. That's pretty freaking nifty. Get rid of all of this stuff. Yeah, I like to keep my virtual space clean. Okay, so then you get, I mean, I was showing you the sampler here. That's what, you know exactly what that does now. You put stuff in there, you play it, and rewind it, and change frequency, and, you know, forward and reverse. If you want to play something in reverse for any reason whatsoever, I don't know. There you go. Then we got the recorder here. And this is simpler. This is similar to the to that, but this is for actual recording. If I wanted to pull out a microphone here and plug it in over here, I could actually set this to record me. Good morning, Vietnam! Yeah, sounded horrible, but you get the idea. And now it's glowing. Okay. Okay, but now let's play it. Good morning, Vietnam! Yeah, sounded horrible, but you get the idea. And now it's glowing. Okay. Yeah, see now, if I wanted to, I could, you know, save that and it'll make a tape of it. It's actually saving right now, but Yeah, I'll make a tape of it and add it to my recordings. And you got your mixer here. This is pretty cool. So let's try. Well, let's try to. Where is there an output for this thing? Trigger input. I don't want the trigger input. I want the output. Outputs. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna bring this down one more just to open up another line. Let me see what I can do with the guitar here. Oh, this is just gonna is it just gonna adjust the volume? Oh yeah, to change the tone, I probably want fade, right? The filter, maybe? Okay, now I want this going to that, and then I want this going to that. As a matter of fact, no, I'm not sure how to change, as I want to change the tone of the guitar, or like the key or whatever. I can't seem to do that. Not exactly sure which I would use. Maybe the oscillator? Let's try that. Yeah, we're just gonna throw all that away. Okay, so anyway, yeah, and then finally, you can set up some drums here. And I don't know if you remember at the beginning of the episode, but the cool thing about these drums is you can make them, different drums here. So let me get rid of this. Bring this down here. Bring this over here. And so now I got myself a little drum table here. And I can, what I can do is I can take different drum things here. Let's see, where's my drums? It's a little bit difficult without something to, you know, that equal response when you hit it, but yeah, I mean that's pretty fun. So yeah, I mean that was pretty much all of the tools there. That was the last one, and I mean I've been having a lot of fun with this, and I know some of you other guys, y'all would be way more adept at jumping into this than I would. But if I could jump in and just even play around and have some fun, imagine what you guys could do. So anyway, if you have any questions or feedback or anything, just feel free to hit me up in the comments, and I will definitely try to address it. Again, this has been Eddie on the Falibu channel. Check out my Twitch. Check out my YouTube. Lots of tutorials and reviews and product testing, and most of the stuff is VR, but you're going to see some other stuff having to do with games and tutorials. So anyway, until next time, catch you later.